Just finding myself on top of the Wolds now. What a beautiful day. Well, hello and good morning. Welcome to another of my cycling vlogs. I am here in Lincolnshire at a little place called Wickenby Airfield. And as you can see, if you look into my helmet, I'm wearing absolutely everything today. It's just 2 degrees. It was very wet on the roads. Luckily, no black ice or anything. Temperatures managed to stay above freezing, but it was raining the last hour before we left the house. So yeah, very, very cold day, but I'm sure it's going to be a fantastic day. Let's just turn that off, shall we? I don't like leaving these on. It's going to last all day because I've got a 200-kilometre DIY to do. So yeah, and it's going to be hit and miss with the showers today. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I will avoid most of those, but we shall see. Let's find out, shall we? Well, the sun is well and truly out now. Wind is rather cold and blustery and in my face at the moment. So today's ride, I'm going to be heading into the Lincolnshire Wolds, and I'll be stopping next in Horncastle. 11 now, so maybe that'll be in about 3 hours from now. I was actually hoping to be joined by my good friend Chris Skelhorn today, but I think he's been put off by the wet, and well, it's pretty cold as well. Temperatures just above freezing today, though it probably warmed up a little bit by now. Wasn't for everyone. So the last time I was at Wickenby Airfield was probably back in February. At least that's one occasion I can remember, when I was riding with Tea Gardens Cycling Club, or cycling crew. Just with my right shoulder there, as you can see, it's getting black. Heading this way. Will it be sleet or will it be rain? Find out soon. You'll find me just creeping up towards the Belmont transmitter now. This section of road is the easiest way to climb up onto the walls from this direction. It's just a gradual climb up. And as you might be able to tell, it started raining. So the most picturesque part of the ride, I'm going to be have the rain for company. It does look like it's a passing shower though, so hopefully it won't put too much of a dampener on the ride for the next, well, however long it lasts. Which hopefully won't be long. I also have my fingers crossed, hoping this rain doesn't change to sleet, because I ain't got any leg warmers, which would perhaps been a good idea to bring along, because the rain is feeling a bit cold. Anybody who's cycled in the Donington-on-Bain area, the Lincolnshire Wolds, whether on road or off road, will know how beautiful the place is. When I used to work out this way in Horncastle, I would often do hill repeats, go up extra early, climb up the hills around Donington-on-Bain and Burley Marsh. No hills around me now though where I live, nothing at all. I think the closest two hills in North Lincolnshire, apart from the Ancombe Valley to the north of Brig, is one hill really, called Burton upon Staver. That's the name of the town. There's a nice sharp climb down to the River Trent. Must be about 16%, I think. It's a 1 in 5, I think, if I remember rightly. So that's a nice climb down, and an excellent climb back up again as well. Really warms you up on a cold day like this, and perhaps that's 10 or 12 kilometres from home. It's not too far to get to. I am pretty sure this rain is not going to last, so I've just stopped in a bus stop. Get some shelter for me and the bike. Ted's Rule, okay. Bit more of an interesting bus stop. There's any buses running anytime soon. Do, 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 do. Yeah, cold rain. Look at that sky. Look at the contrast between sky and land. Oh, I'm glad I avoided that. Because, you know, if I was on the club ride, I kept riding, I would have ducked into a bus stop. But I'm only halfway through this ride, so I don't want to keep dry as possibly can. I get too wet. Especially I'm going to go overnight. I wonder what time I'm finishing. I don't want to spend too much riding about in the dark today, if I can possibly help it. So if you're familiar with this part of Lincolnshire, this road I'm on now, I don't know what the name of it is, but it sort of runs parallel to Manor Hill up to Bluestone Heath Road. As you can see, it's a bit of a climb. Right in front of me there. And it goes up, and it goes into a dip, it goes back up the other side. Here we go. I'm hoping the view is good behind me, because I'm concentrating going up at the minute. Swing the camera around that way as well. Very muddy, muddy. But look, the sky is cleared again. Just a passing shower. Just on my way to the Senegot Tower now, Manor Hill. And then I'm going to be going up Red Hill. Up through the nature reserve. Scambles will be after that. I've also, I think it's after that, is what I'm calling the reverse Rookland. Because I've only ever done Rookland, the Rookland climb from the direction of Tetford. So this ride I'm going to be heading towards Tetford. So it should be interesting to see how it compares. There's a view from Manor Hill. Horncastle off in that direction somewhere, where I'm going to be stopping for something to eat for lunch. Hopefully in about an hour from now. What a beautiful view. Scamblesby Hill, and actually a little bit of snow up here, if you can see very well in the picture. Nothing to write home about, but cold enough for snow nonetheless. Not been up this hill before. Joins back onto the Bluestone Heath Road. Just finding myself on top of the Wolds now. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful view. I'm going to be heading that way down to Horncastle. I hope it stays like this, but it's very much a day of sunshine and showers. Just about to leave this wonderful place in Horncastle, the bridge. Morning coffee, lunch and afternoon tea, it says above the sign. It was absolutely delicious actually. I just had a and kidney stew, cafe latte. It's just about gone 3 o'clock, so in an hour and a half I should easily be past Bardney. It'll probably be dark in about an hour, so I'll be hitting the flooded area around about after dark, I think. So anyway, let's get moving. I'm not sure what time I'm going to be back, hopefully around 7, half 7. Just heading in this sort of general direction of Horsington now, towards Bardney. But I'm not actually going into Bardney on this route. We've got that turn off in a few minutes. Going to head to Goutby and Mingting. I'm going to be passing pretty close to Barling-O, or Barling-O, I think it's pronounced. It's a big flooded area from, well, I don't know if it's 2.5 weeks ago now. All that rain we had, still flooded there. So under a red weather alert. So hopefully I've negotiated around it. Okay, no Lincoln Waterway today because I think that's underwater, well and truly. But I don't know for sure. I would assume so. So the journey's about 3.5 hours from here. I'm hoping it doesn't freeze. I'm hoping the wind stays up. Hoping the temperature stays up a little bit, because it's a bit dodgy. Just heading towards Wispington. So we're going to go through that, close to La Bamba. There's also something I haven't told you yet. I've edited a new event for next year, next June. It's called Pure Peak Grit. If you're not familiar, if you've not heard of it yet, it's a big long ride in the Peak District. I think it's 610 kilometres. Every known hill or any category climb in the Peak District over 48 hours. And on this event you'll be able to follow me online as well. It's not one of these ever popular dot watching events. Not sure how many other riders there is. It's quite an exclusive event, so there's not hundreds. And for those of you who missed my last video, go watch it back, because I'm celebrating 500 subscribers by winning a prize giveaway. You got the chance to win a handy little gadget from Rehook. Go have a look at it after this one. All you got to do is subscribe to my channel, place a comment, and that's it really. Good luck. So I'm just coming up to Bardney Dairies, which is a little village just outside Bardney, between Wragby and well, Bardney. And I get to find out soon whether I need to detour around the flood. I am also not sure whether this can be my last video before Christmas, because next weekend it's a work to do. So Saturday I'll be getting drunk, Sunday I will be recovering, and then I've got the rest of the week off actually, the Christmas week. So you never know, might squeeze in another ride just before Christmas, possibly next Friday. This headwind heading home is actually quite difficult. It doesn't look windy, but I think we're under cold pressure at the moment, so even the slightest wind makes all the difference. Feels, you can hear it, I'm sure. I bet they're glad to be wearing woolly jumpers. Okay, I'm on Short Ferry Road, which leads to Fiskerton. It's about turning off to head to Stainfield. I'm suspecting on the junction here there'll be some signs up. There we go, flood alert, road closed. Last time I looked, 5 minutes ago, I was down to 67k. Been a good day, but it's been really hard work coming back, and it will continue to be hard work unless the wind drops. Well, just gone past Normanby by Stowe, and I don't know whether you can see this, but just before I capture this quickly, and right now it's starting to freeze over. Lucky for me, all on main roads now, although I got one footpath to go on near Gainsborough, between Gainsborough and Beckingham, so just take it easy along that. Well, hello folks, I don't know if you can see very well, but I'm beside the bank of the River Trent in Gainsborough, and I just stopped here for a moment just to rest my legs. Probably about 20 miles from home now. Just got a question for you. Doesn't matter if you was riding your bike or was just out shopping, but what's the best bargain you've got from the bargain bin, food wise? You know, like when they knock down prices on food and everything, because just let me know, pop in the comments below the video, because I had a great bargain in Welton. Right, pastries, got 2 choco pan and like a choco pan in a stick form as well, all 3 20 pence. What a bargain. I was well chuffed with that. 186, I've got 28 to go. Average speed 22.3 kilometers an hour. That is mostly because it's been very, very windy. Right, better get going because that battery's running low as well, 19%. God, it's running down really quickly.